This game recap is brought to you by IBC Bank. IBC Bank, we do more. And by New York Life Financial Services professional Fred Stubing, the agent you trust, the company you keep. Proudly supporting Texas high school athletics for more than 25 years. San Antonio, Reagan, and Schertz Clemens wrap up the non-district portions of their schedule here in San Antonio. The Rattlers are 1-1 on the season. They're just a couple plays away from being 2-0, but they're also a couple plays away from being 0-2. Clemens, meanwhile, is off to a 2-0 start, both of their wins against Reagan's NEISD rivals. So a win tonight, and head coach Jared Johnston might petition NEISD to try to join the district. Connor Fox off to a great start this season for Reagan. He has 4 touchdown catches in 2 games. Last week was a near-perfect game for Clemens. Their defense not only pitched a shutout against MacArthur, but Keon Bennett had 2 fumble returns for touchdowns. Let's check out the highlights brought to you as always by IBC Bank and New York Life Financial Insurance agent Fred Stubing. It indeed was a wet, dreary night. That was also a perfect description of the first 18 minutes of the game for Reagan. While fans were still drying off their seats, the Buffaloes had already scored. Jackson Macias broke 2 tackles, ran left, and passed the Reagan kickoff team and housed the opening kick. 95 yards, and just 15 seconds into the game, Clemens was up 7-0 on their 4th non-offensive touchdown of the season. It didn't take much longer for number 5. Reagan quarterback Travis Staley underthrew the receiver, and his pass was picked off by Derek Lewis, who returned the ball 34 yards for the touchdown, 14-0 Buffaloes.
Our offensive coordinator, Coach Masco, always gets with me and tells me to relax because it's all going to be fine, and most of the time, he's right.
Turns out he would be right. While Reagan's offense struggled through most of the first quarter and a half, Clemens' offense didn't get much going either until an apparent back-breaking play, which leads us to our key moment of the game, brought to you by New York Life Financial Services provider Fred Stubing, the agent you trust, the company you keep. Buffs backed up at their own 9-yard line. Jaray Patterson bounced off a tackle, found a hole on the left side, and accelerated past the defense all the way for a 91-yard touchdown run. Clemens with an offensive, defensive, and special teams touchdown and a 21-0 lead. But hold on a second, there's a yellow flag on the field. Referee David Maxwell signaled holding against Clemens, take the touchdown off the board. Take another look, and there is the restriction. Great call by the officials. That was our key moment of the game, brought to you by New York Life Financial Services provider Fred Stubing. Call 830-312-0155 or stop by his office in New Braunfels. Why was that the key moment of the game? Well, it wiped out the 91-yard touchdown, and Reagan's defense got on track after that. In fact, Clemens would not reach 91 yards rushing in the game and wouldn't even get to 91 yards of total offense until the final 2 minutes. First play of the ensuing drive, Staley found Ronald Link Milam for 26 yards to the Clemens 7. Then Connor Fox formally introduced himself to the team from Schertz. He broke 6 tackles on this incredible touchdown run. Reagan in the scoring column, though still trailing 14-7.
Stay calm. There's a lot of time left on the clock. We can make some plays in 3 quarters, a little more than that. It was just stay calm and do your thing.
Later on, a near disaster for the green team as Jacob Cho fumbled the ball, but Logan Kimbrough was there to save the possession. Clemens could have gotten out of trouble. Instead, all they got was another dose of Connor Fox. The slant pass worked again, the 5th Staley to Fox touchdown combo on the early season, game tied at 14.
It's always good. He's a successful baseball player, so obviously he can throw the ball. So that's always good as a wide receiver to have a quarterback that can throw.
You get the ball on number 7's handle, most of the time good things happen.
Last play of the half, Staley heaved the wet object towards the end zone, but the pass sailed incomplete. Halftime with a tie score, but wait a minute, there was another yellow flag on the field, holding on Clemens away from the ball, and the Rattlers got an untimed down. Steve Opella took advantage of that error and nailed a 46-yard field goal. Rattlers up 17-14 at recess.
We've been grinding since 6:15 in the morning during summer. It's one of our philosophies, and just really we always got to come together, start fast and finish strong. It's how we did. We started off a little slow, the first 2 scores, but we came back, finished strong as a team.
Clemens had the 2 non-offensive touchdowns, but mistakes were lethal. They lost 7 points on the touchdown that was called back, gave up 3 points after a penalty extended the half, and had a turnover that would have given them a short field overturned by a personal foul penalty. Offensively, they had just 1 first down in the opening half, and their issues weren't over. Third quarter, Buffs punting from their own end zone, low snap, and punter Jackson Macias' knee touched the wet turf while he was trying to pick up the ball. Line judge Michael Reiner right on it, and he called the safety. 2 more points for Reagan off another Clemens mistake. Off the free kick, Staley and Fox played pitch and catch again, 36 yards down to the Clemens 14. The defense began double-teaming Fox, but not Staten Ankrum. Staley found him for an 11-yard touchdown, 26-14 Reagan. That offensive line is pretty good, right, Connor Fox?
Right. They did a heck of a job. Good coaching. That's all it is. Just good practicing all week.
Time now for the Do More Plays of the Game, brought to you by IBC Bank. Clemens' offense just couldn't get anything going. Even when they trailed 14-0, the Reagan defense held strong and didn't lose confidence after the non-offensive touchdowns that Clemens scored. The blue team only had 161 yards of total offense for the contest, and they didn't have an offensive touchdown until the final seconds. That defense is our IBC Bank Do More Plays of the Game. Reagan went on to win 26-21 as they beat a Schertz ISD school for the first time in 8 tries.
Gotta give a lot of credit to the defense. They played outstanding tonight. They had a good scheme and overall stopped their offense for the most part.
I think that it was all around a good game. It's probably our best full game, pretty much offense and defense, kicking game, everything. It was all around a good game by everybody. I'm really glad for the win.
They go to work day in and day out, and just I wouldn't be doing the stuff I am without them, so a lot of credit to them.
Both teams open up district play next week, Clemens against winless Smithson Valley, while Reagan faces Johnson in a rematch of last year's Stone Oak Super Bowl, where Johnson ended Reagan's 27-game district winning streak. I'm Greg Sherman.